Hi guys, my name is Chris Park. I was a student in YSI 4 years ago, and I improved a lot when I was here, especially in writing essays and debating. I started off with Mrs. Fa as a teacher when I was first year, and then when I returned for another 6 months, I had Mrs. Graham as a teacher, and we started getting into debates and all that. And I participated in the debate contest in UBC, and there were a whole bunch of schools.
And what is UBC?
Oh, UBC is University of British Columbia, one of the top colleges in Canada. And there were a whole bunch of schools participating, and such as St. George's, one of the top schools. And we went there and we represented YSI Academy.
And was it a high school debate or an elementary and high school debate?
It was like a high school debate, yeah. It was a high school debate, so we went there and we debated against 9th and 10th graders, and we did 5 debates in total.
And what grade were you again, Chris?
I was in grade 6, yeah. And we faced a lot of challenging teams, and when it was my first round of debating, I was really nervous and I was panicking, but I mean, I got my mind straight and then just did what I have to do. And then from there, I was confident a little bit because I knew how it was like. I had a taste of it, so I was pretty confident going into the 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round. And when I was facing the top debate team, St. George's, they were really good. Their points were very on target, I guess, and they had a lot of good points, and they did a great job in cross-examination, and that made me panic a little bit, but I mean, it was a good experience.
Okay, Chris, you could tell these kids, could you tell them a little bit about cross-examination, because they haven't done that yet? What do you do in cross-examination? In
cross-examination, you stand, you face your opponent like this, and then your opponent stands like right here. And then if you're attacking, you state the point that you want to state to your opponent, and then ask them questions about it.
I know when you were here, you really enjoyed doing debate, and you really thrived. You got better and better, and you were one of our top debaters. How would you encourage these kids here to do debating? What would debating help them with?
Debating would help you guys with a lot of stuff, like arguing with points, like not just arguing, but arguing with points that makes you on top of who you are arguing, and it gives you a good idea of how to write an essay, because you have to write a lot of debating essays when you're doing debating.
And can you make up stuff, or does it have?
It has to be facts. Yeah. So you have to research a lot of things, so you can really like have a taste of what it's like in researching. For me, in my school right now, I have to do a whole bunch of research paper. I have to write like a 10-page research papers. And if I didn't do debating, I would have not completed that task. But it helped me a lot, and it helped me on how to find a good source and good site, I guess, yeah, for writing a research paper, and so it helped me a lot, yeah.
Okay, now, you said at first you were nervous about the tournament because you're going against high school students and you were an elementary student. After the debates were over, How did you feel?
I felt proud of myself. To be honest, I felt like I was the man. I felt like I was on top of the world because I just finished a huge debate contest, which a lot of kids and even I took seriously, and I went against like kids that are 3-4 years older than me, so I mean I felt big and I was happy, and yeah, I was.
And you really did yourself proud. You and your team, they were very good. These guys were very good. They're elementary school students, but they held their own. They debated really well against some of the top debaters.
Have a written essay when you go to the debating place, or you just come up with the essay right there?
No, you have a written essay. Enjoy your time here in Canada. It's a remarkable memory. I still remember a whole bunch of things here. Play as much as you can, because you're not gonna have a chance to play when you become a high schooler. So yeah, and really listen to Mrs. Graham, because she's a great teacher.
Go ahead.
Chris, on behalf of Mrs. Graham and the students, I want to thank you for coming to our class and telling us about your UBC debate contest and your America life. It was great. You have such natural English pronunciation, and it also sounded like you actually prepared to talk to us. Thank you again. I hope you'll come again to talk to us.
Great.